Hello Gates, you know how sometimes Hollywood develops scenarios that are so realistic, people start accepting them as facts? Well, for decades, people have murmured about one of the most known on-screen couples of all time, Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. The rumors have been persistent, impassioned, and rather heated. Were they secretly in love? Did something happen behind the scenes? Was their chemistry more than merely acting? For years, none of them directly addressed it in depth. But today, Billy Crystal finally spoke up, and what he said substantially changes how people understand their famed connection. To understand why these charges even exist, we have to trip back to 1989, the year that transformed romantic comedies forever. That's when Harry Met Sally opened theaters. At the time, Meg Ryan was still rising, but Billy Crystal was already a famous comedian recognized for his quick wit. But no one expected their pairing to become one of the most beloved romantic duos in movie history. The film wasn't just successful, it became a cultural phenomenon. Their performances were absolutely realistic. Audiences believed every awkward chat, every emotional moment, every joke. The friendship was so genuine that many viewers couldn't distinguish the actors from their roles. And that's when the rumors began. Fans started noticing how comfortable Billy and Meg seemed during interviews. They laughed easily together. They finished each other's remarks. They remarked about the film with true excitement. To spectators, it seemed less like two co-workers and more like two people with a great emotional relationship, but at the time, both actors were married. Billy Crystal had been with his wife Janice since 1970, long before his rise to fame. Meg Ryan was married to actor Dennis Quaid at the pinnacle of her rom-com stardom. Still, the speculation didn't cease. Over the years, the rumors evolved. Some admirers imagined they had secretly fallen in love during filming. Others stated they experienced uncomfortable sensations that persisted long after the movie concluded. And because neither star publicly knocked down the stories in detail, the mystery just grew. Fast forward more than 3 decades later, and people were still asking the same question. What really transpired between Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan? Recently, Billy Crystal finally chose to handle it honestly during an interview reflecting on his career. And what he said was both unexpected and profoundly emotional. He commented that their bond was never romantic, yet it was something just as powerful. According to him, their chemistry developed from trust, mutual respect, and a shared sense of humor. He considered Meg Ryan as incredibly easy to work with, calling her effortlessly funny and completely genuine. He claimed their bond was formed on friendship and a common purpose of making the photo authentic. Billy also shared something many people didn't know. During filming, the performers spent a lot of time simply speaking, not preparing lines, nor performing, just talking like real friends. They shared personal experiences, explored relationships, and opened up about their lives. That emotional honesty, he felt, is what transmitted into their performances. He made it plain there was never an off-screen romance. In fact, he underlined how much he treasured his marriage and how important family always was to him. But here's where things get interesting. Billy noted that the rumors didn't terrify him as in an odd manner, they underlined how believable their work was. He emphasized that when audiences can't determine where acting ends and reality begins, it means something amazing was achieved. And he's right. When Harry Met Sally didn't merely relay a love tale, it underscored the complexities of friendship, desire, timing, and emotional growth. It appeared authentic as the actors themselves trusted each other totally. Meg Ryan has also spoken about this throughout the years. She's frequently considered Billy Crystal as one of her favorite co-stars, someone who made her feel comfortable and supported on set. Their communication wasn't formed on romantic tension, it was built on true friendship. But the rumors lingered for another reason. Hollywood fans usually fail to comprehend that two performers may build true emotional connection without personal romance. People prefer to assume that the enchantment on television originates from true love behind the scenes. In actuality, the truth is often much easier. Great acting stems from connection, not romance. And in this case, Billy Crystal thinks their link came from something much more permanent, mutual respect and lifetime friendship. In truth, their connection didn't cease when filming concluded. They've stayed in touch throughout the decades, supporting each other's careers and sharing anniversaries. Billy has even stated in interviews that their friendship feels a lot like Harry and Sally's relationship after the movie finished: comfortable, courteous, and emotionally familiar. Looking back, the popularity of the film impacted both of their careers. Today, both stars are acknowledged as legends of their era. Billy Crystal keeps working in film, television, and theater, although Meg Ryan has stepped back from Hollywood in recent years, focusing on her personal life and occasional creative activities. But even after all this time, fans still talk about their renowned on-screen pairing. And maybe that's the true story here. Not a covert romance. Not hidden drama. But something special in Hollywood: a true, respectful connection that fosters tremendous creativity. Billy Crystal's latest words have put decades of fears to rest. He didn't divulge controversy or secrets. Instead, he narrated a narrative about teamwork, trust, and the power of true connection. In a way, that truth is even more significant than the gossip.